Hello friends, welcome back to today's nugget. Today we will look at the summary and further thought on this week's lesson. This week we have dived deeper into the life of patriarch Jacob. We have seen him wrestle with God, experience the grace of God that changed his name and the trajectory of his life. We have seen him deal with idolatry in his family, lies, deception, and wickedness of the human nature. In all this, we see the grace of God in Jacob's life and that of his family. Jacob's weakness is the occasion for God's grace. It is in his moment of weakness, such as when he feared the retribution from his brother Esau, that God's grace meets him. It is those moments that God does for him what he could not do for himself. So it is with us, as Paul writes, when I am weak, then I am strong. It is in our moment of weakness that the grace of God finds us. It is when we have reached the limit of our human strength, when we cannot see the path forward, when our heart faint because of difficulties ahead of us. In those moments, we are reminded to lean on God, not our own strength, because his strength is made perfect in our weakness. Listen to what Ellen White in Purchase and Profit, page 201 and 203 says. Jacob's history is an assurance that God will not cast off those who have been betrayed into sin, but who have returned unto him with true repentance. It was by self-surrender and confiding faith that Jacob gained what he had failed to gain by conflict in his own strength. God thus taught his servant the divine power and grace alone could give him the blessing he craved. Thus, it is with us or with those who will live in the last days. As dangers surround them and despair seize upon the soul, they must depend solely upon the merit of the atonement. Not our own strength, friends, but God's. May we rest in his strength this Sabbath, and not this Sabbath, always. Thank you for stopping by and studying with me for the whole week. Pastor Bob is back next week with lesson number 11. God bless you. Happy Sabbath. See you next week.